Let's solve this question here. Triangle ABC is an isosceles right triangle. Here, triangle ABC is an isosceles right triangle. So over here, this is a right angle. And this is also an isosceles triangle. That means side AB and side AC have an equal length. DE is parallel to AB. So here, DE, this side, is parallel to AB, this side. AE is perpendicular to BD. So AE is perpendicular to BD. What does that mean? That means this angle here is 90 degrees. This angle here is 90 degrees. This angle here is 90 degrees. And this angle here is 90 degrees. Now, phi tan angle FBE. Which angle is this? FBE. So it's this small angle here that we are looking for. Okay. Now, let's try to find out how to do this. But anyway, let's look at this diagram and try to see what information we can find. Right away, we know that this side DE is parallel to side AB. What does that mean? That means triangle ABC and triangle DEC are similar triangles. Triangle ABC and triangle DEC are similar triangle. What else do we know? We just say that side AB and side AC have equal lengths, right? So I can write this. AB equals to AC. What does that mean to the angles? That means this angle here, ABC, is the same as angle ACB. So that means this full angle here is the same as this angle here, right? Okay, so we can say that angle ACB is the same as angle ABC. And what is that? We know that all angles inside a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Subtract 90 degrees, divide by 2. Okay. So 180 degrees minus 90 degrees, divide by 2. That is 90 degrees divided by 2. That is 45 degrees each, right? For this two angle. Okay. Now, knowing that triangle ABC and triangle DEC are similar triangles, so what can you say about this angle here? Since this angle is 90 degrees, this angle here must be 90 degrees as well. Okay, so let me do this. This is 90 degrees. Okay, so if that's the case, right? Since this angle here is 45 degrees, and we said that this angle here is also 45 degrees, right? So 45 degrees. What does it mean to this angle here? This is also 45 degrees. Okay, now, what else can we do? I mean, what else can we find? Okay, now, what we have to do is maybe extend these two lines. To do this, I will first erase the letter D first, right? But we know that this here is D. Let me extend this line here. and this line here. And then we will put D here so that we don't forget. Okay, now, since this is a 90-degree angle, what does it mean to this line and this line? So this line here and this line here are perpendicular to each other. So that means this is also another 90-degree angle, right? Yes. So what does it mean here? If we call this angle, let's say angle theta, right? That means this is also angle theta. And if we call this angle here angle alpha, then this angle here is also angle alpha, right? Yeah, because these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Okay. Now, I just mentioned that this angle here is 90 degrees, right? This angle will be 90 degrees. These angles are 90 degrees, right? Because AE and BD are perpendicular to each other. What do we notice here? We know that this full angle here is 180 degrees, right? That means theta plus alpha plus 90 degrees equals 180 degrees. Okay, we can say that. Theta plus alpha plus 90 degrees equal to 180 degrees. From here, we know that theta plus alpha equals to 180 degrees minus 90 degrees. Theta plus alpha equals to 90 degrees. Okay, here. So this is 90 degrees. That's right, because this is 90 degrees, this should be 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees, and this should be 90 degrees, right? Okay. Now we know that theta plus alpha plus 90 degrees equals to 180 degrees. But we also know that all inner angles in a triangle should add up to 180 degrees, right? So that means 90 degrees plus alpha plus this angle is 180 degrees. Then what is this angle here? This must be angle theta as well, right? Okay. Here. This triangle here. This is 90 degrees. This is theta. Then what is this angle here? Well, look at this triangle here. If it's 90 degrees and this angle is theta, then the other angle is alpha. So that means this angle must be alpha, right? So alpha. What can we say here? Now right away we can say that this triangle and these triangles are similar triangles, right? So triangle, let's say triangle ADF and triangle DEF are similar triangles. So here, triangle ADF and triangle DEF are similar triangles. So now let's look at this triangle here. ABD, right? Or BAD triangle. Now notice that this angle here is theta, and this is a 90-degree angle. So what is this angle here? Now theta, 90 degrees angle, just like all this triangle here, right? 90-degree angle, theta, so the other angle is alpha. So that means this must be alpha. Okay. How about this triangle here? Well, this is 90 degrees, this is alpha, then this must be theta. What can we say? Or we can also say that triangle ABD is a similar triangle to ADF or ADE or even ABF. Okay, so let's write all this. Triangle BAD and triangle ADE are similar triangles. And triangle ABF and triangle ADF are similar triangles. So what does it mean? It means all this triangle here are similar triangles, right? So we can say that triangle BAD, triangle ADE, triangle ADF, triangle DEF, and triangle ABF are all similar triangles. So here, this triangle and 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 this triangle are all similar triangles. And we know that triangle ABC and triangle DEC are similar triangles. Now, how about this triangle here? FBE, triangle FBE. Does it look like a similar triangle to any of them? Maybe not. But we cannot just say it, right? Let's try to prove it. So look at this angle here. What's this angle here? Now we know that this whole angle here is 180 degrees. So if we take 180 degrees minus 45 degrees minus theta, we get this angle, right? Okay, so 180 degrees minus 45 degrees minus theta. What's that equal to? Now from here, we know that 180 degrees minus 90 degrees is theta plus alpha, right? So over here, looks like it's not like this. So this will give me something like alpha plus 45 degrees. Because this is not minus 90 degrees, it's minus 45 degrees. Okay. Then this angle here is alpha plus 45 degrees. Then how about this angle here? So all this angle here should add up to 180 degrees. So 180 minus this angle, which is alpha plus 45 degrees minus 90 degrees, give you this angle, right? So angle, this angle here is FBE, right? Angle FBE is equal to 180 degrees minus this one, alpha plus 45 degrees minus 90 degrees, which is this, will give me this angle. That is equal to now minus minus. So we have 45 degrees minus alpha. So this is angle FBE. Now notice that this is the angle being asked in the question whether find tan of this angle here. And we notice that this is equal to 45 degrees minus alpha. So these two angles are not alpha or theta. So this is not a similar triangle to any of this triangle here. Okay, so that's what make it challenging. We have to find tan of this angle here. Okay, how about this? Let's call this angle here beta. Okay, so we have to find tan beta. Right? Let's write this. Find tan beta. Okay, so how do we find this angle tan beta? Now what we notice that, right? There are two angles here combined. Can we see this as double angles? Like alpha plus beta? Yes, we can. And we can always use the double angle formula. Tan alpha plus beta, right? To represent the tan of this angle here. Tan alpha plus beta, right? And that is a double angle formula we have, which is equal to tan alpha plus tan beta, all divided by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. So what we are solving for is tan beta here, right? So to do this, we have to find tan alpha plus beta, right? The value of tan alpha plus beta and the value of tan alpha. Then we can put into this formula here and then isolate tan beta. Then we can find tan beta. Okay, first of all, what is tan alpha plus beta? Tan alpha plus beta. Now we do know that from the very beginning, this whole angle here, right, is the same as this angle here, right, which is 45 degrees. And we can say that tan alpha plus beta, which is tan this whole angle here, is equal to AC over AB. And we know that AC and AB have the same length. That means AC over AB is just equal to 1. Here. So that's equal to AC over AB. And since AC and AB have the same length, so that is equal to 1. So right away, we find the value of tan alpha plus beta, right? So this side of the equation is equal to 1. Okay, the next thing is to find tan alpha, which is a little bit more challenging. Okay. Now, to find tan alpha, now, let's come back here. Tan alpha, this angle here. We can see this as this side AD over AB, right? Yes, we can. So let's write that down. And we don't know what the value of AD over AB is. However, we can use all the similar triangles that we just found, right, to solve this. Okay, so let's say that this triangle here, right? ADE, triangle ADB. Okay, so that means AD over AB is equal to this side, DE over AD. So we can say that AD over AB is equal to DE over AD. Now, right here, what do we know? Now we know that DE and DC are the same. And we know that AB is equal to AC. So we can say that DE is equal to DC and AB is equal to AC. Then AD is equal to AC minus DC. Here, right? AC minus DC is equal to AD, right? And of course, right, we can rewrite this as AD equals to, now AC is equal to AB, right? So which is AB minus NDC is equal to DE. So we can write that as minus DE. And that would give me this. Isolate DE, then DE is equal to AB minus AD. Okay, now we can replace DE here with AB minus AD. So let me rewrite this here. AD over AB is equal to AB minus AD over AD. So I just replace DE here with AB minus AD. Let's separate this. So we have AD over AB equals to AB over AD minus AD over AD. And that will give me AD over AB equals to AB over AD minus 1. Now, it's easier if I just inverse AD over AB so that I have 1 over AB over AD minus 1. So that I have everything in terms of AB over AD, right? So I will inverse this. So here, this one here. So AB over AD is equal to 1 over AB over AD minus 1. Now, I want to solve for AB over AD, right? To do this, I will have to multiply both sides by AB over AD, which I will get in quadratic equation. So let's make it easier, right? So we will let x equals to AB over AD, right? So what does that mean here? That means x is equal to 1 over x minus 1. Now, multiply both sides by x minus 1. We have x times x minus 1 equals to 1. That will give me x squared minus x equals to 1, right? Subtract 1 from both sides. We have x squared minus x minus 1 equals to 0. Now, solve for x here, right? Quadratic equation. Okay, to do that, I think what we really have to do is use the quadratic formula. Okay, so let's look at this here. So x is equal to AB over AD. We know that, right? And that's equal to minus 1 plus or minus square root of minus 1 square minus 4 times 1 times negative 1, all divided by 2 times 1. Okay, so here AB over AD is equal to, so that would be 1 plus or minus square root of 5, all divided by 2. Now notice that so AB over AD is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2. That's AB over AD. But tan alpha is AD over AB. So that means I have to inverse this. So that means AD over AB is equal to 1 over this value, 1 plus square root of 5 over 2. That means AD over AB is equal to 2 over 1 plus square root of 5. Okay, and that is equal to tan alpha. Tan alpha, right? Okay, so we just found out what tan alpha is equal to. It's equal to 2 over 1 plus square root of 5. Now, we have the value for tan alpha now, and we also have the value for tan alpha plus beta, which is equal to 1. Then we can put into this formula here to calculate tan beta, which is what is asked in the question. Okay, now, let's come here. Okay, let me write it again. Tan alpha plus beta is equal to tan alpha plus tan beta, all divided by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. Now, multiply both sides by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. So we have tan alpha plus beta times 1 minus tan alpha tan beta is equal to tan alpha plus tan beta. Okay. Next, distribute this. So we have tan alpha plus beta times 1 is equal to this, right? Minus tan alpha plus beta times tan alpha tan beta is equal to this side. Now, we arrange this. So let's try to put all the tan beta on one side. To do that, I will move this one to the right side and then move tan alpha to this side. So I have tan alpha plus beta minus tan alpha is equal to tan beta plus this tan alpha plus beta times tan alpha 10 beta times 10 alpha 10 beta. Okay, now divide both sides by 10 beta so that we can get rid of the 10 beta here, right? Okay, so we have this 10 alpha plus beta, all divided by 10 beta minus 10 alpha over 10 beta is equal to 10 beta over 10 beta plus 10 alpha plus beta times 10 alpha 10 beta, all divided by 10 beta. Okay, so here, now let's put in the value that we find out, right? To make this easier. So we know that this is equal to 1. 10 alpha plus beta is equal to 1, right? So this is 1 over 10 beta minus 10 alpha is 2 over 1 plus square root of 5, right? That we just calculate over 10 beta. And that's equal to, now, this and this cancel out. And that's equal to 1, right? Plus, and 10 beta and 10 beta cancel out. All I'm left just 10 alpha plus beta times 10 alpha. And we know that that's equal to 1 times 10 alpha is 2 over 1 plus square root of 5, right? So times 2 over 1 plus square root of 5. Okay, so since on the left side they all have a common denominator, so we can group this together. So that is equal to 1 minus 2 over 1 plus square root of 5, all divided by 10 beta. On the right side is equal to 1 plus 2 over 1 plus square root of 5. Now, to isolate 10 beta, I just have to take 1 minus 2 over 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 1 plus 2 over 1 plus square root of 5. So 10 beta is equal to 1 minus 2 over 1 plus square root of 5 divided by here 1 plus 2 over 1 plus square root of 5. If you want to write it in decimal, right, you can put into the calculator. The numerator is approximately equal to 0.3820 divided by the denominator is approximately equal to 1.6180, right? So that would give me approximately equal to 0.2361. Okay, so this is 10 beta. And what is 10 beta? This is beta. So beta is angle FBE. So 10 beta is 10 angle FBE, which is what is being asked in the question. Okay, so I can conclude that this is equal to 10 angle FBE. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.